You see me? Yeah, me I hold up dancehall right now, you know. You don't even know. You see me? I call them.
You think dancehall can get back on the charts? You think it can get back to where it was like in the 90s? With Shabba and Sean Paul and doing big numbers?
Me alone go do it. National hero Jamaica.
Kartel has blazed the path thus far.
Me, we are talking about me right now. Aytian, national hero.
He's opened the door for people like you though on the road.
No. Kartel a legend. You see me? In my column. You see me? But since we fling steel.
So it's going to be you. You're the one of this generation who is going to do it.
Yeah. Aytian, national hero dancehall.
Aytian in the rock.
Dancehall is because most of us have seen the rising sensation did his interview. You get me I say, and everybody, you know, say everybody free for me them own point of speech. You get me I say, everybody's free to say anything. You know, but the thing about dancehall is so dominant that everybody in dancehall think that they might run dancehall. Because if the artists sing at the same thing, me run dancehall. The last person to say I run dancehall, if I'm not talking about Masicka or Vybz Kartel, is Coffee. Because Coffee, I heard Coffee say she run dancehall in one of her songs. You get me I say? So I think dancehall is a very dominant music that everybody think of them run it. Everybody thinks that they are the column in a dancehall. Everybody think that they make a difference in a dancehall. Even if their name is not being mentioned, you get me I say? But as I say, everybody free for their own opinion. Alright, so the thing we like about dancehall is it's a very competitive genre. Yeah man, it's a very, very competitive genre. You get me I say? And you have a lot of different artists with different style, different flow, but yet still all of them are basically under dancehall. You know, and most of them people see them as delusional, most of them people see them as mad, most of them people see them as genius. Because just to compare them with the Premier League, you know, every team in the Premier League think they are the best team until they look on the stats. You get me I say? So when they look on the stats now, I realize, alright, Arsenal are first, Man City they are second. You get me I say? Then that's alright, them are the top teams. But when you look on teams like Manchester United, we basically take time to come up. And teams like Aston Villa, who is in third, that's alright. We basically see all the top teams. Same thing with dancehall. You get me I say? You have the dancehall artists, them literally can point out and say, alright, him are the man right now. Him are the man right now. You get me I say? Based on stats, based on numbers, based on music, based on hits. You get me I say? And I don't see nothing wrong with Aytian interview. You know, most of the things them say literally make sense. You get me I say, boy, him a hold up dancehall. We can never understand that line. No, to be honest, I can never understand that line. You know, because everybody have it to say, them are the baddest thing in a dancehall. And sometimes you have to be delusional. Sometimes you have to speak it into being. You get me? But other than Masicka, Vybz Kartel, the last person I've heard said that they basically the baddest thing in dancehall is Coffee. You get me? I say Coffee basically do the right thing. And not this year, probably not last year, but she literally did the right thing. You know, making a lot of big collabs overseas, a lot of big numbers and so forth. But there have always been a debate on who is the man or who is the this, who is the that of the dancehall. You get me? I say? But as I said before, most fans are saying this, everybody are delusional. You get me? I say, is he factual? You get me? But him just speak what him think as himself. You know, even though sometimes the numbers, you always have to work with the stats. Like if you check out the Premier League. You get me I say? And you always have some players that perform, although them don't have the most goals score, and though them don't have the most assists, or although them team don't they up there. But you always have players that perform. I'm honestly think I'm one of them. I'm one of those players that is basically at a team that is not performing, but him always a play good. Him always a perform good. You get me I say? That's my opinion. You get me? And one is I think he's not delusional, you know. You know, I like his mindset. You know, he's probably gone too overboard with it. And he need to cool it down a little bit. But I like his mindset. You get me I say? He's a person that believe in speak it into being. And that him I do. You get me I say? Because most of the things I talk about dancehall, him like dance and no one bugger fuck with. He probably speak it into begin. You get me I say?